Hey y'all, how's it going? So I'm back with my second video. This time I'm going to be doing the booktube newbie tag. I know I've already filmed one video, but I figured since I'm definitely still considered a newbie, then I can do this again and it's totally fine. And as you'll see from my lovely background, I am in a new place. This is actually my room where I have my very own bookshelf, all my lovely books right here. Actually not all of them, because ever since a little bit before BookCon I've been running out of space, and now almost every single horizontal surface in my room is covered in books. So eventually I'm probably gonna have to get another one of these shelves, but for now they're just scattered everywhere. Everything's a little precarious right now because I have my phone that has the questions listed on it balancing on the tripod that I'm using. So if I get a little nervous at some point, that's why. Question number one is, why did I start this channel? So for those of you that don't know, I'm actually on Bookstagram first. I've been on Bookstagram for about a year and a half, maybe two now. It's a really great community. I really love it. I'm definitely more comfortable with taking pictures than I am with taking videos of myself. I'm not really used to being on the camera, but I really do love talking about books. I love talking to people about books. Usually it's just me ranting at my boyfriend, who is not a huge reader, about the books that I'm interested in at the time. Other than that, it's a lot of talking to my friends online, and they're actually the ones who convinced me to start this. I'd said I've been thinking about it, and they thought that it'd be a really great idea, so they've been pushing me to do it. And I talk with them online about books a lot too, but overall it's just to kind of get my words of my thoughts about books out there onto YouTube, onto the internet. Question number two is, what are some fun or unique things that me can bring to this channel? You know, that's a really good question. I don't know. I don't know if I'm particularly funny or my opinions are necessarily like super different from everyone else's. I get a lot of my book recommendations from people on Bookstagram or, you know, from like other people, but I think that I like to talk. I'm very passionate about what I talk about, what I like. I think that that's important as someone who is genuine and like honest. Not to say that other people on here aren't. I just think it's something that I definitely am. So it might not be unique, it might not be different, but at the very least I'll be able to be someone that can, you know, talk about the things that I love in a way that people enjoy listening to. Okay, number three, things I'm most excited for about this channel. Again, this is going to be a lot of like the same kind of answer. I'm really excited to talk to people about the books that I love. I don't know, I'm just excited to be here. I think it'll be fun. Definitely been an interesting experience to like be in front of a camera and like talking to you people. So just in general, I think it's going to be different. Question number four is why I love reading. I am very much a character person. I love books whose characters I can connect with, or I feel really empathetic for, or I just really understand at like, you know, a core level. I think that, you know, reading about characters whose situations, whether they're in the same situation as yours, whether they're in different situations as yours, no matter what, if it's like a good, well-rounded character, it can really make your understanding of people in real life a little bit broader. So I really enjoy that. I like learning about people, and so I like learning about characters too. If it's a well-written character, I mean, even if it's not a character that I will necessarily like want to be, like would see myself being friends with, or, you know, think that they're like objectively a good person, I can appreciate, you know, a well-written like mean character. So characters are really what does it for me for writing, but also, you know, just like getting taken away to a world that isn't your own is a really exciting thing. I think books can do that for me better than movies, better than TV shows, because not only are you immersed in it when you're reading it's like the piece of work itself, but you also get to experience, you know, afterwards writing fan works or seeing fan art, things like that. You know, it really sticks with you afterwards in a way that I don't, for me personally, find that movies or TV shows do as much. Question number five is, what book series got me into reading? This question is a little bit longer for me. I can talk about this one for a while. When I was really little, probably around 3-4 years old, I started reading Magic Treehouse series. So in a sense, you could kind of say that the Magic Treehouse series is what got me into reading originally. And then obviously, like, I read about as much as a first or second grader would. But then when I was in third grade, I really got into a series of unfortunate events, which I absolutely loved. It was dark, it was different, you learned big words, it was really cool and exciting. So that one was kind of like for third grade for me. And then in fourth and fifth grade, I started reading Harry Potter, and I absolutely fell in love. I mean, I'm obviously one of the Harry Potter generations. I feel like this question wouldn't be complete without me answering, Harry Potter as part of it. And then in sixth grade, I started reading Twilight. And not that my love for Harry Potter diminished, but Twilight definitely overtook it. And Twilight was the first fandom that I was in, because I kind of understood by sixth grade what the concept of fandom was in a way that I hadn't when I was a little bit younger with Harry Potter. So Twilight was a series that, got me into fandom. But after Twilight, actually, I finished the first 3 books, and then I decided to do a reread of Harry Potter before the 7th book came out. And I think that's when I fell back in love with reading, because personally, not that I'm judging your opinion if you think that Twilight is better than Harry Potter. I disagree with that, but I'm not judging you for it. But I think that Harry Potter is better than Twilight. And reading it after reading Twilight definitely made that very clear for me. And so I started seeking out books that I enjoyed as much as I enjoyed Harry Potter again. And that kind of led to, Cassie Clare's books, that led to The Hunger Games, to Percy Jackson, books that I, again, really was able to fall in love with and connect with the characters. And that has just kind of continued on from there. I've spent my life going through phases of reading and not reading in ways that I'm pretty sure most everyone does. So to say that there's one specific series that got me into reading would probably be a little bit unfair, because there have been series throughout my life that have kept me continued with reading, kept me interested in continuing to read. I can word really, really well. I'm an English major. Yeah. Question number 6 is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktuber? I have never really actually watched booktube. There are like 3 booktubers that I know, but I'm not like a huge fan. I'm trying to get more into it. I've started watching like more of the videos. The person whose tag I found this on was Hannah of A Clockwork Reader. I really like her videos a lot. I love the way she speaks. So I don't know if I would have any questions for her necessarily, but, Oh wait, actually, no. That is a lie. I do have a question. How do you all get the lighting so nice in your rooms? Because I can't do it. The lighting is like the hardest part, I feel like, of this. And that actually brings me to the next question, which is, what do you think is the hardest part of this booktube experience going to be? And the answer is 100%. How do I get the lighting to be good? I know it has nothing to do with books, but the books are the easy part. I can read really fast, and I enjoy it. I don't know how to camera. I don't know how to camera at all. So that would be that answer to that question. And that is actually all of them. Thanks to all of y'all for watching this. I will definitely be keeping up to date with this channel, hopefully. Especially now that summer's here, it should be a lot easier for me. Make sure to check me out on Instagram. It's Olivia's Library as well on there. If there are any other newbies watching this though, and you're thinking, oh wow, it'd be really cool to start a bookstagram or a booktube, but I'm not sure I can do it. Totally do it anyway. It's fun, even if it's scary, even if you don't know what you're doing. It's a way to put yourself out there and to put your passion out there, and I totally recommend it as a newbie myself. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.